What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the Instant Titan Win episode 4, if we don't count the recent Void Berserkliere in. This time starting a new robot in the mix, and that is the Luchador. So the next few episodes will feature the Luchador as the instant win go-to Titan. However, I am not 100% sure if the Luchador with these weapons, Ruiner and Anguisher, is such a good idea for an instant win video series, because let's remember, instant win means I'm dropping the Titan often in the first minute or minute and a half, and then I'm dominating the gameplay using the Titan, killing all the robots in the game, right? But the thing is, that doesn't really work very well if you have weapons that only hit hard at 100 meters. So the Anguisher and Ruiner are great against Titans, but in the use case that we're trying to do here, maybe not so much, right? So maybe I'm gonna instant win this in a different style. That reload really takes some time, man. Oh boy. Okay, let's go and get that Ravager with damage output increased on the Frederick, and boom, there goes the Ravager very quickly. Maybe we can also take the Bagliore with us, right? These weapons also lock you down, so that's pretty cool as well. Okay, let's see if we can get the Bagliore. And then we got the Titan ready. I forgot. Okay, the Bagliore somehow healed some of it back. It's fine. Alright, so we are 1 minute and 20 seconds in. The Luchador is spawned with a whopping 1.3 million HP, my friends. Okay, and this is not a maxed pilot. I don't have all the pilot skills and so on. And the Luchador is not the special edition one. I don't know what just hit me. Okay, I'm getting a Kale battleship. And the Kale battleship actually does damage to me that I cannot repair. What? There's gray damage, but I thought battleships never do gray damage except for the Sonic Boom Cannon, which I don't think should have done 250k. Yeah, I don't know. In any case, we're now in battle, and this Titan is now going to instant win. But it's not really going to instant win because it kills everything. Yeah, the fact that he's still alive makes 0 sense, man. Seriously. Yeah, we're instant winning this by having just basically unlimited amounts of HP and blocking the enemy team from being successful, you know? So, still more than 1 million. We're ramping up the immunities, also the immune amplifiers. And we're coming in, the entire enemy team is shooting us, right? I'm activating the reflector. So while 2 condors and a harpy or siren and behind me something is in the air all shooting me, yeah, I'm reflecting. The problem is, what you can see here, is we're not really able to do any damage to anybody. I can't kill anybody because I simply don't have weapons that can do that. So all I did was here, I'm reflecting once again. All I did was keep the enemy team busy until my team has literally captured the entire map. Because I have all 6 enemies shooting me, and now the rest of the gameplay is basically just sitting on the base beacon and not giving it back. Boom. That's it, right? So they have been able to get one of the beacons back, and they're working on the next, but they've gotten such a big minus in their beacon progress that we basically just instant win this. And not even by killing all the robots ourselves, because the Ruiner and Anguisher just doesn't really do that. We just did it by being tanky, by keeping them busy for 3 minutes, letting my team just capture the rest of the map, right? Bringing our Titans in, bringing it all into good position, and then, as you see, we're capturing the last beacon once again. They were pushed into their base through my Titan, and they've never been able to leave the base anymore. Instant win. Boom. However, from here on out, I don't think we can count the Ruiner and Anguisher as a great option for this. I'm going to get some good kills in Team Deathmatch, for example, which, let's be honest, in Team Deathmatch we can't instant win, because there's going to be 36 robots, and they have to be destroyed, right? So you can't capture the base and just instant win this way, but you can make it so that with your robot you were able to, or with your Titan, you were able to kill so many so quick that eventually it means they couldn't get out of it anymore. I think I EMP'd the guy, yep, so the Samjok can't go in his ability. He died. Okay, I need to recharge my weapons. I also have the Frederick ready, but that reload is going to take a long time on these electric weapons. So we're going for it now so I can get faster maybe. Actually, hold on, I'm holding on to it. Alright, we're right behind him. There he goes. Okay, okay, we're just keeping the Frederick ready and jumping into the Titan in 1 minute and 10 seconds after game start. Okay? So this is always how we use it here. The Death Robot is not really being used to decimate the enemy team. It's just used to get the Titan out real quick, and that's it. Boom. Oh my goodness. Imagine you're a little Mender boy and you're coming around the corner and suddenly you're standing against a Luchador with Anguisher and Ruiner right in your face. And you did not expect that to happen at 1 minute and 10 seconds into the game. Alright, I'm waiting for my jump to come back, because without the jump it would take me too long to cross that distance. And I want to be ready for this. I want to hear, boom, Frederick, boom, and I almost killed that guy. Killed him in a drive-by, boom, just from the landing with a Frederick, I killed the other dude as well. Oh boy, but the problem is really getting locked and getting hit by too many guys from too many different directions. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So we're getting behind that shield here, that steel shield that protects us for a while. I need to get that Dux robot. That Dux robot is a problem. Because he really does a lot of damage with his additional drones. We've gotten the Curie robot out of the way. And I'm actually defensively jumping away. Okay, defensively. We have only 8 versus 7. Okay, so again, it's not... Team Deathmatch doesn't seem to... I don't think we can make instant win technically with Team Deathmatch. But I believe if your performance with this one super early spawn Titan is so immense that the enemy has basically only a small portion where they can spawn and get whooped, I feel like it still kind of counts, right? So here's the enemy Dux that I need to kill. Unfortunately, he also survived the Frog Splash. Got himself some HP back. And now I'm reloading. Ugh. Come on, Dux. There you go. Okay, good. Finally gotten the Dux out of the way. That was a big deal. He was playing very careful. Then he spawns an Ares, or somebody does. I almost dropped the Ares down to really low amounts of HP. I think from here on out I can kill all 3 enemies in front of me. Sumjock, then the Ares with 1 more shot. Boom, boom. And then we're reloading. Oh, I got locked, and then I got freed from the immunities. Okay, nice. Boom. That's what happens when you fill up those immune amplifier things. You start becoming immune to lockdowns and so on. But unfortunately, this is the moment when things end, because I'm an idiot and I just activated my Frederick battleship at my reload. So I don't know why I did that. That was a really badly timed thing. I'm still doing a ton of damage, but I don't know. These Ruiner and Anguisher don't impress me that much anymore. I would have expected these weapons to dish out way more damage than what they just ended up doing. Somehow, yeah, it seemed a little mediocre to me, despite being under the influence of the Frederick battleship, right? Are you surprised too? Wouldn't we all expect much more damage to come out of those boosted Anguishers and Ruiners? Honestly, I thought I'm gonna 3-hit kill that Rook, but apparently no. So maybe it's that, you know, he had his repair amp triggered or whatever, the thing that gives him temporary boost of HP and resistance. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Alright, but we're using the 1 sword unit here at the end to end this gameplay. We just did 800,000 into the backside. You really don't want to have those new weapons, those arm weapons firing into your back. You don't want that. Also, this I'm pretty sure that the ultimate versions of those... Look how he's lagging. I'm never able to actually hit the guy because he's lagging so much. It's just... If you go back, you see that for the 10 shots, none of my shots actually managed to really hit the guy. He was just lagging too much. But 17 kills, and what was it, 15 million damage or so? I think we can count this as an instant win. Even though technically on Team Deathmatch it's not going to be instant, but it is this performance that made it happen. So then we have a Death Robot here that simply cannot be destroyed. And again, I'm really thinking these weapons are mediocre. Where is all the damage? I mean, I also seem to be suppressed 24/7. Like, literally the entire game time I seem to be suppressed. Only for the short immunity I'm not suppressed. But yeah, so those weapons, they don't feel like they're doing as much damage. So I'm really looking forward to the next instant win video episode that utilizes the Luchador with better weapons, okay? With the new laser weapons, for instance. That's gonna be crazy. Or what's it called here? Equalizer and so on, right? These weapons would also do a ton of damage and work very well in dominating the early spawn of robots, you know? Because that's how the instant win series typically works. Look, I can barely even kill the Raptor, dude. I can barely kill a Raptor. I just did 360k to go, guys, like 80% HP. Now with the Frederick battleship, we finally have enough damage output to do, what, 1.2 million damage to him right there. Am I missing something here? Did I just do 1.23 million damage to this guy? Plus the 300,000 before. So what? I just did 1.5 million damage against the Raptor. Is that what you're literally telling me, game? I don't know. And here I am sitting wondering why my weapons seem to be doing so little damage. It just seems like the enemies have unlimited health. Even regular robots do. Crazy. But yeah, now as you see, there's a lot of Titan stuff going on. Unfortunately, my jump was blocked. I really wanted to jump on that guy over there with his Luchador and hit him in short range. But that did not happen. So he's reflecting now, so he's using up his reflector. And I'm still super tanky. And yeah. By the way, if you enjoy the Titan Instant Win series, even though this time it's a little different, I had to play this a little differently this time. Because I just can't kill robots fast with these weapons. It's not possible. Ergo, or this way, the instant win just doesn't work the way how it's normally supposed to. But I wanted to play this setup nonetheless. And just look at this this guy here. I mean, seriously, those are the heaviest Titan weapons with massive damage output. I can't even break through his physical shields. It's impossible. Guy is more tanky than any Titan I can see on the battlefield. I don't know, man. And you know, players can have such hacking-like powers without hacking nowadays. You can't even be sure that the guy is hacking. You can't even be sure. Who knows whatever shenanigans he's combining there to become literally immune to damage, you know? With the game that also sometimes has bugs where certain abilities bug out and are too powerful. So here we are against the enemy Heimdall. Gotten rid of that guy. Okay. And we are controlling the entire map almost. And that is also due to the early spawn of our Luchador. Although be it without me being able to insta-kill every opponent. Yeah. I think Equalizer Arbiter will be an excellent choice for this sort of instant win domination. And I also think that... am I going to be able to get him here? Wow, boom! There he's gone. And I'm also thinking that perhaps the laser weapons will be insanely good. And so on. Wait, where did the guy go? Ah, here. Okay, he's going back behind cover. Uh-oh, Teth robot behind me. I'm activating more damage output. Here, full Frederick and Titan on him. Look at the damage. He just blocked 900,000 physical shield damage. 900,000. That's what he needed to... And he's still blocking physical shield damage. Not anymore, though. So finally, he seems to be no longer blocking damage with a physical shield. But look, he's basically taking no damage. 40,000 from these heavy Titan hits. And I'm not even suppressed. The bro is just not taking any damage whatsoever. I don't know. To me, hacker. 100% hacker. But I don't know. This game is crazy, and so you can never really tell. So he jumped away for 1 minute. Now he comes back and blocks another million of HP on physical shield damage only. Look at this. Still doing only physical shield damage. Bro is at 100% HP. Now it looks like we finally broke through the physical shield again. Thankfully my Luchador is also almost impossible to be killed for him. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me if this counts as an instant win, because it was done a little differently, but my apologies. I just couldn't do an instant win with these weapons. But yeah, catch you in the next one where we definitely do that.